He coined memorable catchphrases and captured the excitement of 5 World Series championships. John Sterling, the longtime radio voice of the New York Yankees, is dead at the age of 87.
Tony Aiello is live tonight at the stadium where the Yankees will honor Sterling's memory. Tony?
Well, tonight, some fans have left a handful of flowers at the press gate here at the stadium. And John's longtime broadcast partner, Susan Waldman, told me the team is planning some kind of tribute tonight as part of the game against the Baltimore Orioles. Susan also said John died a happy man because he lived his dream, becoming the iconic voice of the team that he had cheered for since the 1940s, the Yankees, the greatest sports franchise in history.
Makes the catch. Yankees win. The Yankees win. The New York Yankees have won the 1996 World Series.
His booming voice, a perfect fit for a team with swagger and a city of outsized personalities.
He makes the catch. David Wells has pitched a perfect game.
John Sterling was an inning-after-inning Iron Man, 36 years with the Yankees, behind the mic for 5,060 consecutive games, the voice of the team during its stretch of 5 World Series championships between 1996 and 2009.
I think every Yankee fan, today is going to have a heavy heart.
The Yankees win.
His catchphrases were indeed catchy.
The Yankees win!
It is far. It is gone. Giancarlo, a Stantonian home run.
He was kind of like that crazy uncle at times with these crazy calls. El Capitan, the Jambino, burn, baby, burn.
Sports media expert Mike DeMurgis says Sterling had detractors who viewed him as too showy.
Non-dimenticar, that ball sure traveled far.
Longtime broadcast partner Susan Waldman told me Sterling pretended not to care about the critics.
John had no guile. He didn't understand it when people were mean to him because he could never be mean to anybody. And he didn't know how to fight back because that wasn't who he was.
Sterling retired in 2024, comfortable that he coined phrases backed by the full faith and credit of the fans.
Play-by-play voice for a team is everything for the fan, and John was there during the most glorious moments in baseball history.
Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Gotta smile when you hear that. Tonight, high praise from Yankees Hall of Famer Derek Jeter, who posted on the X social media platform, John Sterling is as much a part of the fabric of the New York Yankees as any player. It was an honor to have him call every one of my games during my career. And for his part, John Sterling showed his esteem for Derek Jeter by naming one of his 4 kids Derek. And guys, his memory lives on here at Yankee Stadium. Every time the team wins at home, they play a recording of John Sterling, the Yankees win.
As it should be. Thank you, Tony. That was a wonderful look back. And do stay with us for continuing coverage of the life and legacy of John Sterling. We'll have much more coming up at 6 tonight. And you can read the Yankees' full statement on our website, cbsnewyork.com.